Okay, now I just need to actually show you a deeper part, okay? We need to pause just for a moment and review two critical factors that will actually determine how effective this will be for you. Now, first of all, content creation strategy only works if you actually understand your own process or methodology at a really, really deep level. So if you are a new estate agent and you have no idea how to be an estate agent, it just doesn't work, okay? It just doesn't work. You actually need to know what to do. So this is ideal for estate agents who have been working for another agency for at least 5 years, I would say, or unless you're really, really good, okay? I'm not going to put people in boxes, but if you understand how you could be an amazing estate agent and look after people's properties, this is for you, okay? You also have to be able to diagnose the smallest micro step that your prospect can actually take within 10 minutes, okay? So something that can help them immediately, rather than you say, hey, I can sell your house and I'll get this on the market in XYZ and I'll get you the best photographs and, I've got the best conveyance and we can do this in like 3 months from start to finish because I've got a massive list of buyers water, okay? You're not doing that. At this point, the idea is actually to get them to trust you and to help them as a person, okay? You want to give them a small win. Got it? Now, if you're struggling with either of these elements, okay, you might want to go and talk to somebody who coaches estate agents, okay? There's lots of people. We actually have someone ourselves who will actually help. He's been in the industry for a long time. His name is Paul Roth, and he can help you through this stage, okay? There are lots of other coaches and service providers to help give you personalised help and support, okay? So if you're stuck at all, give us a shout and we can direct you to some of the best in this industry in the UK. Now, once those two pieces, though, are squared away, you can actually start generating conversations and cash, which is exactly what these ads will do for you, yeah? I mean, a lot of people say to me, Tina, where do those 60-second Reels videos fit into the strategy? Well, this is where they fit. We did speak about these yesterday. We have to first understand that our power content videos, they're going to be prolific, and that's what's going to build your authority. You're going to educate your audience so they know that you know your stuff, okay? No one really knows what an estate agent does, okay? Just so you're aware of that, unless they're an estate agent. Now, the idea of power content also is that they have a purpose of goodwill, and you're actually building your invisible list of leads. And it also has the bonus of you giving something of value away as well, okay? And they can lead to quick conversations, but more than just building authority with the ideal customer relies on more than just creating video content, okay? That's why it's important for you to know that this strategy is more than just putting videos out there. What we want to do is create content that is going to help us connect with them on a deeper level, because they're human beings and they will have emotions. And we have to create content that's actually going to allow them to tell us what type of information they need from us in order to solve their problems, okay? Remember, everybody connects on an emotional level, and everybody actually buys on an emotional level, okay? And you've got to also remember that building authority actually requires connection. You would never choose an estate agent you didn't feel at least that you trusted, okay? Because it's your biggest asset. No one would go, oh, well, he looks like he knows what he's doing, but I don't like him. I'm just going to give him my, my house. It just does not happen, okay? It's got to be some kind of connection. And most connection, if not all, begins with empathy. And it's also strengthened by the relevant video content that you create. Okay, that sounds a bit deep, but that's how it works, okay? We're all humans. Now, many people out using the internet, and many internet marketers will tell you that you should be actually producing gazillion, okay, no, not gazillion, but dozens of pieces of content a week to go on your social media. But we also know that everyone has the same amount of time every day, week. You've only got 24 hours in a day, and some of those should be given to your sleeping process so that you're always fresh each day. And, you need to live as well. There's no point in any of this. Now, the most successful entrepreneurs and business owners and estate agents that I know are just the ones who have worked out how to maximize efficiency so they don't have to grind themselves into the ground. Because when you do, you just, either become extremely tired or that you become ill because your body can't cope with the stress. Okay, that's just how it works, right? You can only do so much each week. So I'm assuming you're here because you need clients, otherwise there's no point in watching me, yeah? And you'll also find out that producing dozens of pieces of content a week is actually a strategy built for what we call impressions, or in other words, eyeballs, okay? Now, most of the estate agencies in the UK right now, they don't actually need more impressions, okay? You need clients. You need valuation meetings. You need instructions. You know how many, well, at least I hope you do. You should know how many instructions you need to take on, and you should know from working backwards how many valuations you actually need to do each week to take on that amount of instructions that you need, okay? And we know to get those valuation meetings, you need to talk to people, okay? There's nothing new there. That's the same in any industry, okay? Okay, but we find time and time again that the majority of people believe that internet marketing works by just putting out content after content after content after content, get followers and followers and likes and likes and likes. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. And as Facebook and all these social media platforms become busier, because that's what everyone thinks they have to do, you've got less chance of anybody seeing your organic content because there's just too much in there now, unfortunately. It would have worked maybe about 5 years ago, and it was still kind of working maybe 3, little kind of ish. But now it's just, everyone's doing it again. It's a bit like the valuation tool. It was brilliant when it started, and then going in a few years, it was still okay. And now, because everyone's got one, it's now become extremely inefficient. It still gets your leads in, but those leads are not as good as when it first started. So in order to actually get this valuation meetings in, using this method, we're going to use what we call a short form in a different way to whatever I've seen actually in the past, okay? The strategy I'm about to outline for you is built to get you 100 new messenger conversations a week. Now that sounds like a lot, but you're not actually going to not going to talk to all of them anyway, because there's always a law of averages no matter what you do. But if we know if we can get in 100, that you're going to be able to speak to at least 40% of those. Can you imagine speaking to 40% of new homeowners actually interested in having a valuation meeting or selling their house soon? It does tip the scale for you, okay? So we know that 100 is an arbitrary number, but it also ensures that you get volume each week. And that's in order to identify the following 2 types of prospects. The first one is, who are your hottest homeowners who you're looking to sell? And then 10 of your warmest prospects. So if you've got 10 of your hottest and 10, let's use the hands, 10 of your hottest and 10 of your warmest, you're in a much better position to know how many instructions you're able to take on. And, that puts you in a much more confident position as an independent estate agent. So my next video will take you through how to actually do this and why we do it in this particular way, because I realise we're going into too much depth and this video is already over 10 minutes long.